So we're finally at the place where we're going to start tracking the number of new patient treatments that are happening in your clinic. And if you're with Clinic Boost for any length of time, this is the main focus, the number which we are trying to improve, because this is where we collect revenue. And that's what we're looking for, is a revenue increase as well to your clinic, and an increased number of people as we start on the marketing stage. Increased number of people have treatment and go on to refer their family and friends to your clinic. Let's get on to this. So if you're following the new patient experience journey, you will see that we are in the fourth stage. And treatments for us are where a new treatment plan has begun with a new patient. So we're not recording each time they come in, just the very first time that they start, usually what we call a paid in full treatment session. And there's a paid in full training if you're not used to asking patients to actually pay for treatment up front in full, or typically there's a deposit which has been paid. And if you're insurance-based clinic or health fund supported clinic, then maybe the insurance has been billed, or the healthcare company or governmental organization has been billed and notified of the treatment which is taking place. Right. So who does it? Who tracks this new patient treatment? So unlike the other stages when it could have been the doctor or the clinic owner, here it is usually not the person who's doing the treatment. It's the person who books it in the calendar. And in advanced Clinic Boost tracking, you'll be also looking for a no-show rate. So patients that actually went through consultation, said yes, booked a treatment session, but did not turn up to the first treatment session. But that usually is a very small percentage, and we'll be looking at that in later stages of the Clinic Boost training. So here, just focus on the number of new patient treatments that are actually booked for the very first time. And this is usually done by the clinic manager, patient manager, treatment coordinator, or by an administrational team member, receptionist, or so on. Okay. And just like with the rest of the Clinic Boost method, you can do it in an offline, analog way. Just write down a piece of paper as they happen, how many new patients start treatment that day, or use your CRM software and look for new patient treatments that happen that day. And potentially you may have a special color for them or a special tag in your CRM, so you can actually pull out that data when you need it. Where does it all go? It goes into, of course, the fourth section of the Clinic Boost Tracker, which you've downloaded by now and you're filling in. Do it every day. This number is obviously usually smaller as we go through the sections, but add it in every single day so that you get used to the accountability. And what we're looking for here, so the result here is we're looking at the conversion, not only the number of new patient treatment sessions, but the conversion to referrals or recommendations in the next section. And the percentages, of course, is the percentage conversion low? Is the number low, or is it as we expect it to be? Is it against our target here? So you can see here that's a small clinic that their target was 9, and they managed to reach 7 new patient starting treatment that week. But their conversion in referrals are actually going up, because their expected number was, let's say, 22% of those 9, and actually it's much higher. So good and bad news for that clinic. And let's see how it turns out with your clinic before we move on to tracking new patients who recommend your clinic to others. And that begins our adventure into the first and easiest part of attracting new patients for your clinic, which is actually going through recommendations. Super. So on to the next section.